All right, good morning, gang. We are live from Fly on the Wall Productions, North Main Street in Barrie. It is a beautiful Monday. What a weekend it was. The color run in Williamstown, green up everywhere with helping out with the scouts, just getting out, getting some fresh air. It was just fantastic. Blow up to glow up, a huge success in Barrie, right there in the City Hall Park. Emsley's Mother's Day card banking event was a smash. And, of course, Jason Corliss got his fourth career Community Bank 150 to open Thunder Road's 64th season. Jimmy Hebert right behind him in second, Marcel Gravel third, Sean Swallow from Groveton, New Hampshire, fourth, and Cody Blake rounding out the top five from Barrie, Vermont. Tigers, they ran 40 laps. Kyle Streeter got the win. And looks like Street Stocks went to James Dopp from Northfield. Road Warriors ran 20 laps with Fred Fleury from Graniteville taking the win. So it was just a perfect weekend. Hopefully you got outside, you got some fresh air, you did whatever you got to do. And what are we looking at for the next race here? Oh, the Meckelson Memorial Day Classic coming up May 28th up at Thunder Road. So it's gonna be fantastic. Sitting right across from me, two of the best looking people in Central Vermont, and I mean that, buddy. I mean, not everyone, Travis Payette, sports a mullet like you, pal.
Hey, when you're good, you're good.
You know, I mean, my God, can we do that for me?
Yeah, anything's doable.
Really?
Yeah. You believe in magic, right?
You know, the I don't know if I would. Donna, what do you think? Would I look good with a mullet? There's a lot of hesitation. I mean, he's just like Travis is just designed for a mullet.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He really is. I'm
He is.
just simply not. I mean, there's just no way to get around it. Can't do it. I'm so glad you guys are in here. Happy freaking Monday. How was your weekend? What'd you do?
Busy weekend. Just enjoyed the beautiful weather all weekend long.
Yeah, like what? What'd you do?
Rode a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Painted a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Did a bunch of yard work. First mow of the season. That was kind of cool.
That's good.
And don't forget about your sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Big.
And my sister just got promoted to Master Sergeant
Whoa.
in the Army. So
Really?
that was kind of cool yesterday.
That was yesterday. That's awesome, dude. Wow.
Super proud of her. She's worked her
I'm
tail off.
sure you
for that.
are.
Been a long career there.
That's great, man. Donna, you got out in the motorcycle too a little
Sure
bit.
did on Saturday. It was awesome.
How could you not? I mean, it's like, God, anybody who's got a motorcycle, it's like if you didn't get out this weekend,
Wind therapy, it's the best.
yeah, it's on you. I mean, there's no excuse. You just got to go.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go.
Definitely.
If you're going grocery shopping, someone takes the car, you take the bike. You know, just go.
Well, we thought about that yesterday, but we didn't. We took the truck.
Yeah. Oh, did you really?
Yeah, we couldn't bungee cord a paper shredder on either of the bikes.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried that before. It's not safe. I'm so glad you guys are here. This is great. We have an empty chair right next to Travis, though.
Yeah, Miss
Yeah.
Cindy, she's MIA, which never happens, which is weird. So
Yeah. I hope she's all right. Do you think she forgot?
I don't think so.
I
She
hope
might got a lot
not.
on her plate, so
Yeah.
she might. I don't know.
All right. Well, she walks in. We got a microphone for her. I've always said that to you guys.
Yeah.
You know, anyone from Bikers for Beth. Anytime you guys want to walk right in here, you just do it. Big as life. I don't give a damn. You know, we're here for you guys. So. What
And
can
we
say?
appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Who do we have on last time? We had Lynn Craig and Randy Tucker on. Prior to that, I can't remember.
It was Eileen and her sister Rose.
Oh, that's right. The O'Connor sisters.
Yep.
And then I think wasn't it you before that, Don?
Me and Josh.
Okay. It was you and Josh.
Yep.
And Travis, you've been on
Yeah,
too.
Cindy and I were on as well.
Wow. We're
And
hammering
I
it
think
this
you've
year.
got Josh and Jackie coming on at some point.
Okay. Wow. And it's not this weekend. It's next weekend. That's
Correct.
going to be here fast.
2 weeks from yesterday.
What's What's the latest on all of this stuff with the culverts on 302? Hopefully they'll be.
They're paving away.
They're working
Yep,
at it
they
this
sure
morning.
are.
There's a few left, but they're getting most of them paved up, which is cutting
Nice.
down on the huge ramps.
Yeah, just below Orange Center School.
Yep.
So hopefully those will have some fresh asphalt on them, and we'll be clear.
There's a
To
few
get
by
there.
the EMS too that they
Oh,
still
that's
have
right.
to
Yeah.
finish.
Down below the roundabout.
Yeah.
Right down by the dugout,
Yep.
which should have been taken down a long time ago.
It should have been dug
Yeah.
out a long time ago.
Yeah. Agree.
No doubt.
But Randy and I will take a ride next weekend, just before the weekend before the ride, just to kind of scope things out all the way around,
Okay.
run the route, and see
Yeah.
how it goes.
And then there'll be, of course, some safety information before kickstands up, which are up half an hour later.
Yes.
Correct.
At
We're
11.
going at 11 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And why the change?
A little bit better getting back to Gusto's a little bit later, so there's more time to prepare the food, and the people on the bikes aren't having to take as long as stops either.
Sure.
Because there have been times where we've had to ask them to just stay a little bit longer because nothing back at Gusto's was prepared.
Understand that. Yeah.
So,
All right. Obviously, we're running rain or shine. We always say that.
let's hope we don't have that S word.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I dreamt last night we had snow, and it's like, oh boy.
Shut your mouth.
I know.
What?
Can I push her through the window?
Please.
Seriously, if there was, though,
We'd ride.
we'd run.
What the hell? Why
I
not?
mean, we would have to. We
It
have
says rain or shine. Snow
Yes.
is technically a part of rain.
Well,
It's just cold rain.
Yeah.
You never know this time of year. I can't believe this is the 15th running of
I
this
know.
Bikers for Beth event. My God. Starting out for Beth Hemingway as kind of more or less a one-time event that Cass and Shelley started, and it was such a huge success. And we quickly started saying, well, hang on a second. There's other local people here in the community that are also fighting the same fight of cancer that Beth Hemingway was. So why don't we do it again for someone else? So, and here we are, 15 years later.
Exactly. And we're going to keep it going for as long as we can.
So Donna, you've been on board since
Year 2.
year 2.
Year 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did not know about it the first year, and Beth was a classmate of mine.
She was.
Yeah, as well as, Shelley's. So,
And look at, we just had Lynn Craig and Randy Tucker in here, 2 recipients sitting right across from me. That's so freaking cool
Yep.
to be able to chat with not only past recipients, but also 2 extremely active people with Bikers for Beth.
they've been great. They have been great. Randy leads the pack,
Always has.
and Lynn helps behind the scenes.
Yeah, big time. And there's a lot that goes on behind. There's plenty
is.
of unsung heroes. There's so many of you that do so much that a lot of us don't see. It's not just about snapping a helmet on and sitting on your bike and just going for a ride and then eating food. There's so much happening behind the scenes. What's going on? Obviously, we need to talk about Saturday night, but do we need silent auction items right now?
We could always use more, but I think we're pretty good. But if there's anybody out there who's interested in donating, just reach out to myself, Travis, Cindy, anybody that's a volunteer on the Bikers for Beth team. But we never turn down donations.
Yeah, sure. Saturday night, a kickoff party.
Yes.
This is the first year that we're doing that?
Second.
Second. Okay. What's that going to be like? What's happening?
So we're going to be selling raffle tickets. We're going to be selling 50-50. We're going to have door prize drawings. It's not the 50-50 we're doing. We're selling tickets to give gifts and stuff. And we are going to be doing one live auction, but I'm not at liberty to say what that item is. You'll have to be there to find out.
Good thing you said something, because I was just going to spill the beans on it.
I heard it was a weekend date getaway
JD's.
with Travis Payette.
We're not looking to make millions. We're
Probably
just
won't go for much. Yeah, I was
a
gonna
couple
say.
bucks.
That's so cool, man. And then some live music.
Yes, so it's the kickoff is going to be from 5 to 8, and Dirty Looks, and thank you, Joellen and Dirty Looks,
Yes.
are going to be playing. They've donated their time,
Wow.
but they'll continue to play at Gusto's from 9 o'clock to whenever Gusto's is done for the evening.
Donating their time.
Yes,
And
it's such a great band, too.
Yeah,
They really are.
Time and talent. That's great.
Yes.
Fantastic. I'm sure Josh is going to be cooking up something.
He's going to
for
be
that
having
night.
some specials that night for just for the kickoff party.
Okay.
I
Well,
believe it's just for the kickoff party.
Raylene will probably grab that info before I do, and we'll be blasting it all over the page.
Thank you.
They do such a great job. What the hell would we do without Custos?
Exactly. I know. I did get a little bit nervous again with that fire next
Yeah.
door.
So did
thank
I.
goodness they were spared.
Such a staple in our community. They do
They
so
sure
much.
are.
I mean, honestly, I say it again. I don't know what we do without them. They'd probably rebuild another Gusto's immediately if something ever happened, because look at what they do. I mean, it's not just Bikers for Beth. I mean,
Exactly.
they're just involved with everything.
Yeah, Josh is constantly on the go with charity events through Gusto's that they're
love
just
it.
doing for the community, and
It's been great.
that's huge for the community.
We should say before I forget, and I will forget, so I have to say it now. If you are parked over in Metro Way on Saturday night, get your damn car out of there before Sunday morning, please.
Yes, because we set up early Sunday morning for what's going on for Bikers for Beth.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody parked there, they need to be gone.
Yeah. Tents up. We're running extension cords and generators. So we just we ask, please, where the bikes all go and get lined up. Please, help us out. Make it as easy as possible. It's such a simple
Exactly.
request, but so what do we have? The same route as last year.
Yes.
We're going to be watching the culvert work. If it's not done, as we were saying with Randy and Lynn, just slow the hell down and be super careful. I think that bikers communicate well with each other.
Yes, they do.
So if there's any culverts that still need to be patched up, we'll be going through them slowly, carefully, respectfully.
Correct.
We have who's bringing up the rear? Gary.
No, he'll be in the truck with the trailer. Usually Ray Hickory is in the rear.
Okay.
But yes, Gary will definitely be in the rear because he'll have the truck with the trailer.
Okay. Picking up anybody that has any
It's broken down.
yeah, which he's done.
Yes, he has. Yep. This'll his second or third time driving the truck with the trailer.
Okay.
So, but yeah, there usually seems to be one person every year that can't make it, and we do ask people, make sure your bike is running, make sure your bike is gassed, even though there is one stop with the gas station.
Yeah.
There's only 2 stops with bathrooms.
Right.
So, yeah. And make sure your bike is registered and inspected.
Yeah. Of course. So we're going 302
To 25.
to 25.
Limlaws is the first stop.
Yeah.
Hungry Bear is the second stop
Okay.
with the store and the gas stations.
Yeah.
And then to P&H. Yep, to P&H.
I love that stretch
Through the
on
valley.
Route 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Connecticut River Valley, so beautiful. And it's hard not to just all of a sudden, hammer. But we can't do that when we're riding together in a pack.
You can, but you're not going to get very far.
That's true. You might hammer into the guy in front of you. But that's such a beautiful ride, though. That's
It
where
is.
coming into Newberry, all that is just unbelievable. We stop at P&H Truck Stop. Mm-hmm. We grab whatever we need, drink,
Bathroom.
smoke, whatever
The
you
whoopie
need.
pies
Whoopie.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have you had
delicious.
Have you had the peanut butter ones?
to die for.
Oh my God. And then we're going to grab a photo there.
That's still being worked on. That's still being worked on.
We're not lifting Jerry up in the
Couldn't
drone.
find a drone strong enough.
Hot air balloon. What's the problem? Why can't we get him up there?
He's afraid of heights.
Is he?
Yes.
All right.
But he'll do it if he has to.
Now, where's he going to be?
Where is he going to be?
Yeah.
He'll be at the beginning of the pack. He'll be taking pictures. Usually he does the roundabout.
We're talking about Jerry Portress here,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that rascal.
Yeah. Boy, he ducks and dodges all these cameras.
He does.
Like a pro.
Oh, that's because he's taking the pictures.
Well, I've been trying to get him to come on the air here for
Oh, yeah, no,
6
he won't
years
do that.
now. What the hell's going on? All right, so he's going to, hopefully someone's going to grab a shot of us at P&H.
Yes. Yeah. And there's also Olivia, Travis's niece, that will also be taking pictures.
All right. And then we'll be back on 302 through Groton, headed west and Groton State Park, and then we'll
Right
connect
through
in.
Berry City.
Yeah, and so what's the deal? When we come into Berry City, is there like a city ordinance where we're not supposed to make any noise?
Nope.
or-
Nope.
Okay.
Free game.
All at once. Make as much noise as you want.
It's encouraged.
Honk on the horn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revving up.
Yeah.
All right.
Just can't do any burnouts.
No smoke shows.
No smoke shows.
All right. So we'll come in. We'll actually pass right here in front of the studio too,
Yep.
and then we're going to bang a left.
Correct.
Right here at the quarry, and we'll swing back and file back into Metro A, the same way we left.
And then you draw your last poker card and buy more if you want, or
Where did we get that last poker card?
it
Right-
depends where George decides to set up. Usually, sometimes it's inside, but last year I thought he was outside last year, but
There's another one that's just been part
He's
of the
been
team
great.
forever. Is George?
George Metcalf
Yeah, what a great guy.
and his team. Yep.
Yeah, and the O'Connor sisters too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, always there. Do we have the patch lady? Can't remember.
She
her name.
is Gwen. She will be there this year. She'll be sewing patches on, and whatever she's donates 100% back. Whatever people give her, she donates it 100% back to Bikers for Beth.
Okay.
She has that heavy sewing machine.
Yeah,
that
it's amazing.
She always needs help loading and unloading.
I think it was made in 1926 or something like that.
Something like that,
It's
yeah.
unbelievable. It's incredible.
Yep.
So registration on the morning of the 21st, Sunday morning, is always the third Sunday of
Yes.
the month. Registration starts at 8.
Yes,
$30.
$30. That's for the poker and the barbecue
And the ride.
and the ride. Yeah,
Right.
And it's 25 for just the barbecue.
Okay. So you can be part of this even if you don't have a motorcycle.
Correct.
You get a wristband,
Yes.
and you're good to go. That's your ticket. Please bring cash, right?
We would prefer cash, but I do have the square set up. I just actually set it up this morning. I know.
Because it's so much easier and nicer when you can just give them everything that
Yes.
you've got for the whole day and just
Right.
be done.
Yeah.
But we,
Electronics are always slower.
yeah.
Sure.
And we do
And
underst-
everybody's got to get their little pinch on the electronic part,
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
which takes away from giving 100%.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass.
I
But,
mean,
but
we do understand
have
there's
it.
going to be people that will not have cash. I mean, checks are accepted as well,
Right.
but when it comes to it, we would prefer cash. But we know this is not going to reach, everybody that's going to show up. So we will do the
Do we make checks
Cards.
out to Cindy Breyer or
Bikers for Beth.
Bikers for Beth?
Yeah.
Okay. But you can buy some swag there too, right?
Swag, yep. T-shirts. We've got some new items this year that will be on the table. We've got sweatshirts left over from last year, but
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
a few. But there'll
So
be tank tops too this year.
registration from 8 to 10?
8 to 10.
8 to 10.
And then we'll
We'll have a
the
prayer.
prayer. which will be about 10:15.
And Steve England's doing that?
Steve England is doing that.
Wow.
We're,
Past recipient.
yes.
And cancer survivor.
Yes.
Cancer ass kicker. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's doing well. I mean,
He sure is.
I remember the year like it was yesterday when he was the recipient.
Yeah. And him
a
and
good
his
friend
wife,
by many.
Lisa,
Yeah.
have been on board ever since, too.
We've had some really amazing success stories. Mm-hmm. Lynn Craig is one of them.
Yes.
Where people have this is not a fix-all for cancer, but it certainly can take the edge off financially.
Yes.
It can give you some joy, whether it's a vacation, whether it's whatever you want to use the money for, medical bills or whatever. You can do anything you want with it. But there's also just some people that have really come out on top on this and have said what a difference it made. There's the financial part, but love is probably the biggest thing that wins out more than anything else. Look at all the hugs that are going on, the support that we're going to show to Karina Bedell, our recipient this year.
It's an emotional day for sure.
Yeah, and I was texting her yesterday. We're going to try to sneak her on. I think she's in Kentucky right now, but we're going to try to sneak her on before Bikers for Beth. And if we can't, we'll get her on that morning.
Okay.
Yeah, and I always say, aside from the financial gain that they get, it's more of a community thing, showing them that they're not in this alone.
Right.
There's a lot of people who are standing right beside them, fighting with them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Look at all the Lynn and I were, and Randy were talking about this the other day, and I think you and I were talking about it, Donna, too. All the motorcyclists that come in from all over the region. I mean, there's different clubs that show up for this. They don't know who Karina Bedell is, but they're here for their support. They know exactly where every dime of their $30 is going. Mm-hmm. I think it's amazing. It's so organic. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Whatever we raise, 100% goes right to that recipient.
Yeah, 100%. That's sweatshirts. That's koozies. That's everything. And Josh, getting all this food. All the food is donated. All of the cooking is donated. The space, the band, everything. Mm-hmm. And the silent auction items. I mean, it's unbelievable. How much can a recipient receive on average?
It all varies. I mean,
Yeah.
depending year to year. I mean,
Either side of 10,000?
oh yeah.
Usually a
And-
little over, yeah.
A lot of the times it's over that, which is good because I mean, every penny helps. I mean, because when you're battling cancer, you're not just having to deal with the cancer treatments. It's gas to get back and forth to your treatments.
Of course.
And you're not working, so it's to help with the bills.
Sure.
And there's a lot of financial burden on you, other than the cancer treatments itself.
Yeah. And if you think your insurance is going to take good care of you when
Sadly
you have cancer,
mistaken.
yeah, think again. Exactly. That's why we do this.
Yeah.
For 15 years. I can only imagine how much money has been put together. But look at how much fun has been had too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some great times.
Yeah.
We have a great time. But especially back at Gusto's afterwards. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean,
It's like a big party.
even and there's been years where you remember in the pouring rain. I mean, we came back, people are soaking wet, change into some dry clothes, and have a great freaking time at Gusto's. I mean, it's just a good time. It's a great day, no matter what.
And a lot of tears.
Yes. Yep, and a lot of support. And it's not just Karina. It's her whole family.
Yep.
We've seen the effects directly on the residual effects on the family. We've had kids there many years.
Yep.
But how amazing it has to be to hear all those motorcycles start up
It's a great feeling.
and to see all of them go.
Great sound.
and there's, like Randy was saying, there's been years where we've had, I don't know how many motorcycles, Travis.
I think Randy's ride was the biggest because he had law enforcement coming from every corner of the state and even beyond. New Hampshire, Massachusetts law enforcement were coming to support another law enforcement brother.
Yeah, there was,
So it was
well
just
over
huge.
200, I
yeah,
believe.
it was huge that year, which was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then when we got back, there was, 100 law enforcement who weren't in the ride, but were there supporting a law enforcement brother.
Sure. Let's talk about some of the logistics with all these motorcycles, safety protocols that have to be put in place. You're one of the blockers. Talk to me on this. What you do?
We ride, and we're just my team is. They've been with me for a while, so everybody knows their role. We just kind of stop traffic to make sure everybody stays together.
Sure.
Making sure that there's no cars jumping in the middle and causing havoc. And pretty much everybody around, when they see a big pack like that, they know. But then you do have a few of the people who aren't down with what's going on. They don't understand what's going on. And
Go ahead, Donna. Say it.
Nope.
No, it's called Aired Out. It's the name of the damn podcast, Donna.
Fucking idiots.
Yes, here we go.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Do you feel better now?
Yes.
Good. See? Travis, give her a pat on the back.
She's been itching to say that every
just
year.
did.
Every year.
Beautiful. Where's my air horn?
It's just so irritating when
Yeah.
those cars just want to cut them off.
Well, here's the thing: is they all don't know. I mean, they think it's a bunch of hooligans out riding their motorcycles. So they probably don't know that it's a benefit for someone who's suffering from cancer. And maybe we should have some signs made up or some T-shirts made up that have a beautiful return message to those.
Oh, it's way more fun when you can just say it yourself. Yeah. Just let them know that they're number one. They usually let me know I'm number one.
Oh yeah.
And I just nod and blow them a kiss.
Oh,
So thank you.
do?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's heartwarming when they tell you you're number one.
You're a beautiful man. My God, how could you do that? I wouldn't be able to do that. So you're a blocker.
Yep.
Ray?
Ray is normally the tail gunner.
Okay.
He's always the last motorcycle. So when the blocker sees, when the parade goes through,
Okay.
and the blocker sees Ray,
Yeah.
they know that he is always the last biker. So everybody has gone through that intersection. So then they pull in front of Raymond.
Okay.
So that's kind of their sign of, you're good to go. Go ahead and pull back in, and we'll continue to the next one.
Do we know if Karina is going to be with us on the 21st? Is she planning to be there?
She is.
Awesome. Okay. So if we don't get her on the air before then,
Get her on the air that day.
we'll shove a microphone in her face morning of.
You might want to be careful.
Okay.
She might, she's bigger than you, so.
Most people are, bud. And you.
I'll
as well.
carry the milk crate so you can.
Well,
stand on it.
Bring a milk crate for me and one for you.
Well, I won't be on the air at that
Now,
point. I'll just
will the Stevie Wonder beads be in? Will the hair be braided?
They're not. That was like a 3-day thing. I started with just a couple beads when I was in St. Martin, and that lady just didn't know how to
When
stop.
to stop.
I was like, I kept telling her just a couple, and next thing I know, my whole head was cornrowed and beaded, and I had a migraine for 4 days. And
Oh my God.
then we went to take family portraits, and the other half said, "You are not having them in the family picture."
Oh my!
They had to
God.
go out.
All right.
And that was more painful taking them out than it was getting them put in.
So what we see now is what we get.
Yeah.
This is all right. Okay.
The marvelous mullet.
What's the helmet going to be looking like?
I got a new one that I had given to me by my older brother this year.
Okay.
So the unveiling will be coming out at Bikers for Beth.
no.
We're
Every
not gonna
year.
see the green one?
No, that was the last 2 years because that was the kind of unveiling of that one. So
Getting old, Donna. We
I guess.
we got to freshen it up.
I'm a helmet guy, and I've got like 20 of them sitting in the garage, and I wear them a few times, and then I hang them up. And
Oh my God.
but yeah, my brother and his girlfriend gave me this helmet, so
okay.
I'm kind of excited to do the unveiling.
I'm excited for this whole thing. I mean, it's just going to be fantastic. And listen, if you're watching, listen, no matter where you are, and you're not even in Vermont, you can't even be part of this. You're not going to be even in the state. You can still help out and make a check payable to Bikers for Beth or Cindy Breyer. And just get the info's all over the Facebook page too. It's all over your Facebook.
There's a
page.
Bikers for Beth Facebook page. Bikers for Beth Hemingway Memorial.
It's all right there.
Yeah, it's all right there.
It's easy to find. No website though. It's the
No.
Facebook page.
Yes.
Smart. Anything else that we can think of?
The bottle drive is still going
Oh
on
my
until
God,
May
the bottle
13th.
drive.
That's the last day, because the crew there at Maple Woods in Southbury want to get it all counted up, get the check to Eileen, and that crew at Maple Woods has been
They've
phenomenal.
been busting it. Yeah,
They've
they
been
have.
busting their asses.
And that's no joke. I stopped by Maplewoods last week, Tuesday or something, and when I pulled in, I looked through the fence there, and just the amounts of bottles that are around that blue container, just overflowing with bottles, which is fabulous.
So we're talking. I think it was said to me that we're like definitely over $1,000 in the past.
so far.
That's amazing. Just in bottle returns, and all you have to do if you bring them to Maplewood in Southbury, there you just
Put them in that blue container.
you put them
Don't
in the
even
blue
have
container.
to tell them.
It's got a sign on it right there that says Bikers for Beth. So they've made it easy, that's what we're all about these days. We need easy,
Exactly.
simple. So you still have time. And when's the cutoff on that, Tana?
May 13th.
But
That's Saturday. This coming.
But after they do the count, they've graciously kept the container there year round.
Yep.
So once they're done for this year, the very next day, they'll start for the year to come.
Wow.
They start collecting that very next day, which
Good
is great.
people over there. We appreciate them being on board with us.
Yes.
What else? Is there anything else? She's going by memory.
I'm trying to. So the bottle drive, the
Kickoff party.
on the 20th, Gusto's from 5 to 8.
Kickstands at 11 this year.
Kickstands up at 11 this year,
Registration begins at 8.
8 to 10.
Okay.
And we're trying to figure out who's going to beat Travis there to be the first one there this year.
They make
Well-
it sound like it's a challenge. I just like being there first.
Who usually is the challenge between the two of you?
No,
Heck no. I'll get there at 7.
I've been the first bike there all 15 years, except one.
The year I beat your ass.
No, you
But
never.
what?
You beat me with your car, not your bike. Oh, that don't count. The first motorcycle.
He's right.
But my
Right.
former brother-in-law, just because he knew I took pride in being the first one there, I think he parked his bike there the night before.
Okay.
And when I showed up, his bike was
Oh.
there. He weren't there, but his bike was there.
Was there any cash involved with this?
No.
Okay. Tip of the hat to Yipes and Bevins and Sons for doing
Doing the hat.
the hats, the shirts, the sweatshirt, everything. They've done a great job, and the hats are so cool. If somebody wants one of those hats, go to Yipes.
Go to Yipes. Yep.
Or come to Bikers or Beth, because we have a stack of them that we're giving away as gifts and door prizes and that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And some of them will be at the kickoff party. We'll
Yep.
be giving out.
All right.
So there's your opportunity to get one for just
Sure.
just a penny on the dollar.
Right. And if you want to buy one ahead of time so that you can definitely have one, go to Yipes. And you can even go to Yipes after Bikers for Beth
Yep.
and anytime and say, make me a hat. Slick looking hat, man. It really is. I think we've pretty much covered everything.
Come on down. Have a good time.
Yeah, watch the Bikers for Beth Facebook page. Watch the Gusto's Facebook page. watch the Aired Out Facebook page.
And Dirty Looks, because
Dirty Looks, too.
Joellen's been posting a lot about this ride because she has a huge following. So we're hopeful that with her posting that
Sure.
we'll get some
I
people.
mean, not as many as JD has, but
Well,
you know,
true, I know.
But-
yeah.
but
when
here's
you're a
the thing.
star, you're a star.
You should click like and follow so that you get a notification if there's any new information that's coming up, that you know about it right away, especially if you're planning on being part of this.
Yep.
Motorcycle clubs that come in, they're welcome. You can stay together as a club if you want to.
Yep.
But we'll tell you ahead of time that this is a benefit for a lady that is fighting a vicious fight against cancer. It's a benefit for this individual in our local community, and we expect you to be extremely respectful.
Yeah,
Yes.
this ride is neutral grounds.
Right.
So the only fighting that we allow is the fighting from Karina.
That's right.
Exactly.
Everything else is left on the sidewalk.
That's
You want
right.
to pick it up when you leave? Go ahead. but
Sure.
Neutral grounds when we're here.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Thank you guys so much for coming in here.
Thank you. Thanks
We
for
love you
having
to
us.
pieces, man. It's amazing.
We should have done a paper cutout for Cindy.
She set her alarm for tomorrow. That's what she said. Yeah. Yep.
Cindy.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, JD.
Thank you.